So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Arsenal against Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
A guy born to be a footballer, Luka Modric, always thinking about...
It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Keylor Navas reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Madrid trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Looks to slip it through. Lovely feet. Bale's cross. And it's Toni Kroos. Cazorla tries the route one option. Welbeck with the ball through. Marcelo positions himself well and cuts it out. Ball's out on the left now. Cristiano Ronaldo tries lifting it over. And that's a throw-in. A chance! That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Arsenal get it back again.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Marcelo does well to read it and intercepts. Sergio Ramos tries a through ball. A real chance to break. Spoon forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sergio Ramos. Marcelo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Do have to wonder why they were holding on to the ball for so long in that part of the pitch. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Another throw-in. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Bale. Bale needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Pepe. Marcelo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Benzema. Toni Kroos. Bale. Lovely bit of skill. Hit into the middle. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Alexis Sanchez. Mesut Ozil pushes it out wide. It's come loose. Modric. And it's Benzema. Isco. Welbeck. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Toni Kroos, forward it goes. Modric. Fired in from distance. World-class Karim Benzema! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Now it's Welbeck. Pepe. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Daniel Carvajal. And it's Benzema. Bale. Koscielny pumps it upfield. That is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Second half then, just getting going. Sergio Ramos. Mesut Ozil. Walcott. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Looks like a good ball through. Loose ball, who's going to get that? In once more. He's delivered all right!
Well, that's what top players do. They can seize the initiative almost single-handedly, and that goal eases them in front once more to make this second half look a little more promising.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Arsenal take the lead. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Now the pass. It's a loose ball. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Header! Decent enough try.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Pepe cuts it out. Thrust towards the front line. Played out to the right. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Belts one. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. James Rodriguez tries to get it forward quickly. It's a long forward pass. He'll try from distance. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Up for a header! Harmlessly behind.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
And he's made certain that won't get through. James Rodriguez.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Long and high towards the flank. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Nicely controlled. He's in space and looking for options. Good clearance and very necessary. Modric trying to get there. Walcott doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Defence has got rid of that. Welbeck. Walcott. Welbeck passes it through. Decent ball. And the defence can get it clear. And he's there to hoof it away. Welbeck desperately wants to get on the end of this. And it's Welbeck. Welbeck with the ball through. Walcott pumps it into the area. Back of the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Welbeck. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Modric gets good distance on it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Toni Kroos goes on a charge down the left. That'll be a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo takes aim with a cross. Coquelin. Aimed long and direct. It's Alexis Sanchez! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went up.
And that's it. And it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, you've got to start every match with a certain level of focus and intensity, because they just didn't manage that for this contest. I just think their focus was derailed by the early goal, and they never looked like making a proper recovery.
Welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Arsenal against Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Mesut Ozil pumps it forwards. Pepe gets it away. Away from immediate danger. It'll be a throw-in. Played it early. He's dealt with that well. It's broken loose. Marcelo demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Thrust towards the front line. Welbeck. Sergio Ramos. Toni Kroos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Benzema. Benzema knocks it towards the front. Spoon forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And well back! And the volley. Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, no doubt if he'd sacrificed some of the power he was trying to put into that and favour a better technique, then I think he might have had more joy. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Welbeck. Walcott. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Alexis Sanchez.
Arsenal have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Isco. Welbeck. Welbeck! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Hit long and direct. Out wide to the right. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Mustafi. Mesut Ozil goes long and forward. And that would have been some goal.
Yeah, I thought he did very well to make the most of the space down the middle. It's good, intelligent play.
Walcott tries making a foray down the right. Has a hit! And he comes up trumps again.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Now it's Walcott. He's had a look. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Sergio Ramos cuts it out. Benzema pushes it out wide. Pepe. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Welbeck. Welbeck's cross. Toni Kroos pumps it upfield. And it's Walcott. Mesut Ozil. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Coquelin. Alexis Sanchez. Aimed in towards the centre. It's a loose ball. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, with this guy and the talent he's got, you know he's probably going to try his luck from there, but that one he didn't really get right at all.
Mesut Ozil. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Madrid can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Toni Kroos positions himself well and cuts it out. Bale, Benzema, passes it through.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
And it's Hector Bellerin, Welbeck. Modric. Looks to thread it through. Coquelin. Welbeck.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Isco tries the route one option. Oh, good interception. Koscielny. It's come loose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Monreal. Mesut Ozil. Monreal. Going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Benzema. Bale. Welbeck. Toni Kroos. Who's going to make this theirs? It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Long and high towards the flank. Monreal does well there, alert. Alexis Sanchez. Going full tilt down the left. Monreal. Ball's gone out of play. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Gets up to head it! He will be livid with himself. Mesut Ozil boots it upfield. And he's on his way! Great reaction!
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
And it's Ozil. Monreal. Alexis Sanchez looking for options. Clears it out of harm's way. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Welbeck.
His decision-making really is what let him down more than anything else.
Looks like a good ball through. Welbeck pushes to get on the end of it. Toni Kroos battles to win it back. Coquelin. Mesut Ozil. Cazorla. Walcott hurtling down that right flank. It'll be a throw-in. Bale. Modric. Bale. Looks to slip it through. Benzema. Coquelin. The final whistle. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, I think they certainly met their match here. There was a lovely ebb and flow to the encounter, but very little to choose between the teams, and so we've ended up with an entertaining share of the spoils.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.